Thanks all, and welcome to another edition of Shipshape. I'm your host, Community Manager Jared Huckabee, and with me today are some special guests from Foundry 42 UK, lead technical designer, Mr. John Crew. Hi, John.
Hello.
And junior technical designer, Mr. Corentin. And I'm not going to try your last name. Why don't you say it for me?
Billement.
Billement?
Billement.
All right.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm terrible at this. Ask anybody at Turbulent. I've embarrassed myself several times. So, John, you and Corentin are here because we're really close to putting the Starfarer into folks' hangars. It could come real soon. By the time this airs, we're hoping any day. So we wanted to take a quick run around the block here, show the Starfarer off, show some of the amazing work you guys have been doing. So thank you so much for being here on the show. And let's see if this is working right. I have control of our little man here. So we are staring at the Starfarer. Anything you want to tell us about the exterior before we go inside? I'll take a little run around the block here.
As you can see, it's pretty big, and we've had to do a new hangar room for it. So this is the extra large hangar room, which has been made firstly for this and for our other bigger ships that will be coming, just to fit them inside the hangar. There's a few little things missing. So you can see on the front there that the fuel intake, it is there, but it's just not there in this build, which is one of the few little reasons why it's not in people's hangars yet. But yeah, you can see the huge size of it.
Size 4 guns on the nose.
Yep, 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What size guns are those on the nose?
Size 4s.
Size 4, is that what you just said? All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it looks big, but when you go in third person, it's even bigger. You just go stand next to.
We'll go stand next to. There we go. That's ridiculous.
It's a big ship, and it's Foundry 42 have fallen into our trap of making things bigger again.
But it's so good looking. All right, now how do we enter the ship?
So if you go back in first person and head towards the cargo door in front, there's a control panel on the right hand side.
I'm just going to give them a quick look here at the underside there.
So that's where the refueling arm will be when that comes online. It's not there in the hangar ready release, but it will be coming. So I know someone's going to ask, "Oh, where's the refueling arm?" It will be there.
Just so people know, on the side we have 2 fuel refineries that will come standard with every Starfarer as well. So.
Very cool. And I see a big door here.
Yeah.
Caution, keep clear.
Yeah. So if you go to the button on the right, you'll see why it says "Caution, keep clear."
All right, I'm just gonna back up here and be safe. Oh, the railings are a nice touch. You know, it's the little things. I'm easily impressed. All right, so let me walk up here, and what room is this?
So this is a cargo bay. You will have to be able to fit a lot of cargo, obviously. There is some seats on the side, so if you want to bring some friends with you, they can stay there. On the side, on the right side, you will be able to go up to the next floor. In front of you, you have the docking collar, so you can go there if you want. It's the first place, basically. There's no other place to go.
Okay, go forward here.
Yep.
All right. This is a very orange corridor.
There might be some lighting issues in this build as well, but
yeah. It's a very early build, guys. This will look even better when it comes. Oh wow! All right.
So yeah, this is the docking collar room. This is right at the very front of the ship, underneath its nose. So you'll be able to dock onto things and come in here rather than going through the main cargo bay airlock door.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I wouldn't recommend dropping out of there in somewhere with gravity because it's gonna hurt.
This reminds me of the docking collar on the Millennium Falcon when Lando goes up to catch Luke.
Yeah.
It reminds me of something with Lando. What are the chances of that? All right, so what are these doors here? Where do these doors go?
So basically, you will be supposed to be able to put EVA suits there later. If you want to just stay in jeans and t-shirt in your Starfarer later. But if you want to go in space, this is a completely pressurized airlock, so you will be able to put EVA suits. Basically
especially in these bigger ships where you're not going to, unlike say, a Constellation, where you're probably going to be kicking around in some form of spacesuit a lot of the time, or probably even smaller ships than Constellation Cutlass, where you're going to be constantly going in and out. In these big ships, you're probably going to be in your civilian clothing quite a lot of the time, and when you go out of space, you'll go to wherever the armor suits are, the EVA suits, and go equip them from there, and then do whatever you need to do.
Gotcha. So we're back in the cargo bay. Where to next, guys?
So if you want first, you can close the cargo bay door just in front of you. There is a big button on the right, and we can see the sweet animation of the cargo bay door closing.
Nice.
So yeah, after that, there's only just the floors on your the stairs on your left.
Through here?
Yep.
Those are those seats you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, they're not functional yet, but they'll come online. It's another one of these things. We're waiting for the item 2.0 system seat implementation, which will make it so much easier to do. It will just be one seat repeated rather than having to do bespoke seat setup, like in some of the older ships like the Cutlass. All these extra jump seats are essentially part of the exterior and unique seats, so you have to do lots of duplicate work.
Very cool. Right here we see something quintessentially British, the mind your head.
There are lots of those around the place.
Alright, so we got some stairs here. Now some of these stairs have some collision issues. I don't think these stairs are okay though. Yep, alright.
Yeah, those ones are okay.
Alright. And where are we now? What are these two choices?
So basically on the right you can go around. If you want to go to the cockpit, this is your way. If you want to go on the exterior walkway, this was the other way.
Okay.
I think you can go all the way around on this. You can go.
Yeah, I see a window up ahead there. So we go in here. Switch back into first person here. There we go. Yep, and now we have what is this room that we're in here now?
So behind you there's a door to go to the escape pod onto the cockpit. In front of you, you can go to the second floor on to the airlock as well. And just on your left, there is a screen that will be basically there later for cargo management. This is the plan. If you have a lot of cargo, you will be able to manage it through the screen.
All right.
And you can see on the walls here that because of the size of the ship, we're having to start doing a lot more signposting inside the ship.
Yeah.
You won't get lost easily.
No, you can follow things. The Idris has similar work on it as well, just from the size of it. So yeah, this is the main escape pod room for people from the bridge to get to. There's 6 in here.
Yeah, 6 escape pods.
Yep, 6 escape pods. What are these guys?
Basically, they are just for depressurization units. So you are sure that when you try to get to the escape pod, there's still some air left there, at least.
All right. And through this door is the cockpit?
Yep.
So this is a slight problem with this build. There's no seats in the cockpit, but there should be there. On the left, on the right, basically these are the stations.
Yeah.
If you want refueling later, this will be done there.
Okay, so, I'm sorry, so there's supposed to be chairs here on these tracks?
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. All right.
So basically, if you've been in a freelancer, you know it is. It's the chair will come sliding down, rotating a bit, and you will sit there. Same thing for the cockpit. Just between both stairs, there is a captain seat. There should be a captain seat, at least.
And then we've got the pilot and co-pilot seats.
Gotcha.
So yeah, this is pretty similar to the freelancer cockpit, but bigger.
Yeah, no kidding. That's cool. Got a panel up here. I'm tilting my head like I'm trying to look past something.
There's just tons of little details that Nathan and his art team here have just squeezed in everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can look out these little side windows. You can actually see the nose. Well, they're not really nose guns there, sort of
Yeah.
side nose guns,
Neck guns?
neck guns,
Yeah,
ear
nearly
guns.
abandonment turrets by this side.
I don't know. That's one of those things the community will end up naming for us.
Yeah,
All right.
the captain will be sat there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving
So this is our
orders.
cock.
Yeah.
That is cool. A true captain's seat right in the middle.
Yeah.
Excited. Yeah. All right. So we come back from the cockpit, come back into our little cargo overview room.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this way.
So on this way you can go to the exterior walkway. On this way, those are the stairs to go to the second floor.
Okay.
There might be some collision issues on those stairs.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So it's all right. We were prepared for this.
Yeah.
Oh, too
Oh.
far.
On the side,
There we go.
should be fine at the top of the floor of the stairs.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
I really did practice that. I was all over the place the first time. So, all right. So where are we now? We are in living quarters, I'm guessing.
Yeah, this is the floor with all the living quarters, and you're going to see quite a few vis area problems here. Again, it's just this build.
If you go through it, it will still be there.
Yeah, there is stuff on the. You just have to trust that there's something on the other side to go through.
All right.
Take a leap of faith.
Ah! Okay. So they're in a corridor here.
It's basically just linking both sides of the ship there.
Gotcha. And vis areas are, this is, yeah, we don't get to see through the tunnel to the area though, but this is one of the things that we use to optimize our ships,
Yeah.
right?
Vis areas, I think they're called occlusion boxes in other engines. So anything that's inside a vis area, you can't see from the outside, and if you're in one, you can't see the outside. And then we put portals on the entrances and the windows. So for some reason in this build, some of the portals just aren't there, so you just can't see in and out.
Gotcha. So what room am I in now? Looks like I'm gonna.
It's
I
just
don't know what this room
one of the many maintenance joining corridors.
Some more jump seats. I opened this door and saw a very red corridor.
So these are the side engineering.
Yeah, so this room, there's basically two ladders. One ladder going back to the first floor, and one ladder going back to the top floor, with the living quarters and the captain's quarters, stuff like that. So this one, you can actually go prone in this one, and you can go to the maintenance room just like this. If you're not really,
Okay.
yeah. So you're forced to be crouched in this space, but
There we go. Okay.
this is a true maintenance corridor.
So you have all sorts of access to components down here. So where these big boxes are on the wall, these will be replaced with the actual ship components when they come online.
Oh,
So this is where you'll be going to repair damaged components.
very cool. And then come through this vis area here. Up.
Yep.
And we're.
Yeah.
It's like coming up out of the trash compactor. And what's this way? I'm gonna stand up here.
So yeah, so two escape pods there, two escape pods on the other side as well. In front of us is if you want to go to the rear turret. On the
turret?
side, this is the engineering room, gravity room, and EVA room. There might be some slight collision issues in those rooms right now.
Yeah. So the reason those escape pods are there on both sides is the engineering rooms are right at the back, and the two smaller turrets that are right at the back.
Oh,
It's a long way to go back to the bridge to go into those escape pods. So we've got a second set of second and third set of escape pods.
bit too low.
Yep, too low. I didn't go up high enough.
At least we can see that the fuel pods are really solid. So
Yeah.
you could walk on it.
Yep. All right, hold on. Let me get
So,
inside again.
just so people know,
There
the
we go.
fuel pods will take damage. Don't think this is invincible or whatever, but it will take damage.
There we go. All right. All right, so we were on our way back to the turrets.
Nope, the other way.
Oh, the other way? Already lost.
Yeah, wait. Oh no, never mind.
No,
You were right.
Yeah.
I was right. The designer was wrong.
You know the ship better than me.
All right, so we come back here.
Oh yeah,
That.
on the side.
Oh.
Just behind you. Yep.
Oh.
Some windows.
Nice.
see
You
out.
can see your refueling operation here.
Yep.
Who needs an Oculus Rift? I keep looking like this, like I can see around corners. I want to be terrible in VR. All right, and this is another viz area. This is one of our.
So this is
Sure,
one of the
there is.
problems that we have with this build right now. The seats are not really working. So, but it will be sized to guns on those turrets. Quite a punch, but on the other end there is a lot. Well, you can't shoot everywhere because if you turn back, don't shoot your own fuel pods, for example. This would be a bad idea.
Yeah. And that turret it's a MISC turret, but it's in the style of the Retaliator lower turret, so it flips you over, puts you in upside down,
Nice.
rather than the Constellation ones, which keep you the right way up and put you down that way.
So for this one, it's probably better to go into fly mode already.
Okay.
So this
Right.
is the main engineering
So we
room.
go through this door here.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
I went too far. Okay.
yeah. This is the gravity room on this side.
Ah,
Yeah. For those three rooms, unfortunately, there is some collision issue right now.
well, and that's why this isn't out for the public yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It should be
Alright,
fixed. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we just happened to pick a day where the builds
Yeah.
is
Yeah, because this was
very
good
soon after
yesterday.
the,
then.
the branch is made, so it's got all the teething issues when a release branch gets made.
Yeah.
So this
I
is
can
the
actually-
gravity generator room that big sphere will be moving around.
Yeah, I'm having trouble moving around. I can't look up. Up. Yeah. It's like I can't look up and down. I'm getting caught. Right, where am I? Well, cut this. Don't show this. Never show this part again.
Yeah, we can see some other. Oh, there you were. A bit on the left, behind you.
I've gone plaid. Bit on the left behind me.
Yeah,
This
there.
way.
A bit lower. Yeah, there you go. So on this side, this is the other side
There
of
we
the engineering room. Yeah, you're going to fall through it.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see there is a small window on the side. So if you want to see your engine without being exposed to radiation or whatever, you
Gotcha.
can see it in all safety there.
Yeah, so this is actually the large central thruster on the back of the ship. This is the back end of it that pokes inside the ship.
Here, let's go up. Let's look where we're at. All right, so we're here, there.
So this is a fun thing, is that this is maybe a bit too soon, but if you look at the top, there is some windows. There are some windows, and you can see inside the ship.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Just
walking on sunshine. Yeah. All right, there's a window. That's one of the windows you were talking about. Right there.
Yes, there's one there.
So this is the captain's quarters personal window.
So you can spy on the captain sleeping there.
All right. How do we get there from the inside? It's not cheat. Where do I go? Let's see.
Right.
No, you can stay there actually.
Yeah, you stay there.
Oh.
You can go back into regular mode. We can walk on it. Yep. This is
Where
the
did I-
walkway.
So there, this has gravity when you're flying around, so you'll be able to come out of here. You'll need an EVA suit. There's no atmosphere out here, but there is gravity on this section, so you don't need mag boots or anything like that to walk around out here whilst the ship is in flight.
Wow.
And we had some early tests the other day where flying this around in Crusader with a bunch of tech design stood on here whilst people were shooting and attacking us. It was pretty
Right.
to watch.
I've got two designers, so now's my time to ask. Why a spoiler? Why do we have a spoiler on the ship?
Makes it go faster.
Always.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. It looks so cool. All right, so this is cool. We ended up here on the causeway up here. So that's cool.
So just there, if you go back a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that would take you back into the main cargo bay balcony area
sure.
if you went
yeah,
through that
but
door.
Yeah.
on both sides of this door,
Uh-huh.
on both sides
Okay.
of this door, right now they aren't here, but there is two lifts. Basically, you will be able to go directly into the EVA room from there.
There was
So we got,
a post on the forum where someone had tried to work out a floor plan. And
It
they-
was really good. Yeah,
Yeah,
really
no,
accurate.
yes.
They were trying to work out where this EVA room went to. This is where it goes to.
Yep.
So you go in there and you would come down onto here.
So basically, instead of doing a big detour to go back some stairs or whatever, you can take the lift and go there.
So we got staircases, we got ladders, we got elevators, we got ramps. We got every way in the world to get you from one floor to the other. All right, so you want to go back down to the cargo room? There we go. Oh, let's get out of my free flight mode there.
So yeah, I look forward to see some people climb into the Starfarer with a buggy or something.
Are you kidding? People are gonna stick their 350 in here. You can get 350 through this door.
That's a good challenge.
Yeah. Maybe
Look forward to somebody trying that. I haven't tried that. All right. So where am I going now?
Let's go up to the top floor.
You can go to the top floor.
Because this has, what, 3 floors?
Yeah, 3 floors.
So go to the right, and go back through here.
Some stairs. So this time, go in front of you so we can see what is the airlock room. Yep. So you can see the cargo bay on the right.
Gotcha.
We've shown a quick screenshot of this some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically you can walk all around the cargo bay with this. You can go the other way.
So cool.
So
Which
this will be animated later. Basically, when the room will be depressurized, there will be some smoke on everything.
Yeah, just like the airlocks we have in Port Olisar when you go in and out.
Yep.
Okay.
So not for Angaradi, obviously, but...
And where am I going?
If you go right...
Yep. This way.
This takes us back out onto the balcony, follow it around. And go left.
So those are the floors that you can fall through, so be aware.
Oh. I was getting cocky. All right.
So yeah, you can go back to the top of the... no, it works.
It works.
Nice.
Yes.
So if you go to the left now, there's a lift access. So we can see an elevator in action. If you go just in front of you, there is a small button.
Uh-oh. Where'd these go?
Oh.
We had it. I saw it.
No.
Oh, it's fake. There we go.
There you go.
Elevators.
But if you want, there is a ladder as well on the side, a maintenance ladder.
It's
So
especially useful if the power's being cut to the ship.
Power's out.
And you still need to get back up here.
Very cool.
Something that will be coming with these for the hangar. At the moment, our ladders only have one way of getting on there. You get on from the front and you get off at the top straight through them. For this, we've had to do left and right enter exits for them all. So going forwards, you'll see a lot more ladders with... We've been quite limited where we can put ladders in the game just because of the one animation set, and now we can put them in corners and do stuff.
Yep.
Gotcha. Now the first thing I noticed here is that the whole decor changed. Like this floor doesn't have the black and orange that the other floors do.
It's very well themed, and something people will see in the bigger ships, that you have definite areas thematically throughout the ship. So the living areas are a lot calmer, cleaner.
So
Okay.
right behind you, it was a top turret. That there's some problems with it currently.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
the top turret will be there. You get in, it goes straight up.
It's another-
And there will be a door closing behind you to be sure that if there's an explosion, when you are in the kitchen, you don't get all the debris on your food. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this is the communal area, basically the kitchen, if you prefer for some. Pretty nice there. Lot of room. A thing that is really nice is that if you go back behind you, basically, there are some windows just above you, and you can see, if you are lucky, basically, you will be able to see some. You will be able to see some ships fighting above you while you are getting a coffee or whatever. It works really well during quantum travel as well.
Yeah.
You get some really nice reflection during this.
So directly off there, we've got the captain's quarters with his sort of mini office, where he can do captain stuff when he's not on the bridge, and then his own personal sort of sleeping and wash area with the best bedspread ever.
So yeah, this bedspread is exclusive for the captain. No one in the crew will get this.
I swear I had this wrapping paper when I was a kid. This was wrapping paper. I'm gonna find it. I'm pretty sure that's what that was.
And then this is the window where you can EVA outside and sneak on the captain as he's doing stuff.
Yeah, captain's own private bathroom.
You can shower while you poop.
It's the future.
We call that the Steve Bender special. Hi, Steve. Love you. He doesn't watch the show. All right.
Oh, he does.
He does, actually. That's why I know he'll see that. All right. So coming back out of the mess in the captain's hall.
So to your left is the crew bedroom, I believe.
Yep. Crew quarters.
A bit less fancy than the captain's one.
Yeah, but
it's good to be the captain.
There's a lot of beds, as you can see. So this will probably be fun when it will be on Crusader sometime later. You will be able to get a lot of people on this ship. Another window, if you want. So this is a crew changing room. Just before taking a shower, basically.
Bathrooms.
So we made a bathroom for males and a bathroom for females as well.
Well, I can tell you right now, the problem here is that the women's isn't 500 times cleaner than the men's. Yeah, that's right. It's a new ship.
Yeah,
it'll get there. Okay.
Yeah, and now just in front of you, there is a small door, basically going back to the ladder room that we've seen before. Maintenance access.
So yeah, that takes you down to the very red, orange, steamy side corridors. So I think we were in there earlier and we turned right. If you turned left, you would have gone to that ladder.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So you should be able to start the beginning of the animation, I guess. Yeah. If you go close. Oh.
Yep.
Well, there was a problem, but you can go down.
Okay.
There's a small problem in this build where basically those ladders won't let you go up all the way. But
oh yep, I'm trapped in a.
They should work for already. No issue there.
Okay. So you can come down this ladder and then eventually you'll go down that ladder. Yep, I'm in a temporal loop here. All right. This is game development, kids. Gotcha.
Ladders all day.
So yeah, if you go into fly mode through the wall on your left.
This wall?
Yeah, a little bit there. Yeah, just go right through there. Yeah, this is the EVA room with the lift that you can see the lift basically on both sides. Mm-hmm. A lot of EVA there, and it goes straight up into the gravity generator room.
Lots of ways to get around here.
I believe we've got a very nice map on its way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. People will see the map when the ship actually becomes hangar ready. We took inspiration from that gentleman you were speaking about on the forums, and we've commissioned an official thing, so folks will be.
Yeah, we were pretty surprised to see how accurate this map was.
Yes.
I don't know if he sneak up one time behind us, but it was really accurate, apart from maybe just some stairs position or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Really some excellent work. So
yeah, it was excellent work, and it was definitely inspiration for us doing our own. So good job, citizen whose name I can't remember right now. I'm sorry, but you know who you are. All right. So is that seems like that's the Starfarer, right?
Yeah,
I think that's
go back up.
Pretty much all of it.
Yeah. So size for guns on the top. Pretty big on giant. We made some small changes to the maneuver thrusters at the back.
Oh yes, some bits have like changed slightly on the thrusters.
So yeah, you can go on the floor. It will be easier to show up.
So I think we put a lot more thrusters on this.
Yeah, because
than
it didn't
originally.
make sense to have just a little thruster pushing you out of the surface of a planet. So if you go behind this leg of the ship, you should be able to see, yep,
Oh yeah.
some big thrusters that was added there.
Some big heat-proof paneling. Because originally it was just that one little one there. It was like,
Yeah.
Is it really going to lift?
Yeah.
This thing's landed planet side and it's full of fuel. Is
Yeah.
that enough?
Yeah, we can see the big difference between the fuel pod there on the fuel refinery, a bit bigger as well.
I see. You can see the outside of the turrets there.
Yeah.
So.
Turrets, pretty nice.
Very cool.
So one thing people may have noticed in the last patch is we did a pass on all the weapon sizes, because a lot of them were very old and before we actually had metrics. So we did a quick pass to scale them to the correct bounds for their size. So some of the older weapons look a bit gangly and thin, literally because they've just been scaled to fit the bounds rather than being designed around those bounds. Like the last few guns that we've put out, the new ones, they are like the ones on the nose. They fit the bounds correctly. But if you look at the size 4 ones that are on the upper turret, they look a lot thinner and weedier compared to them. But that will get fixed as we go back and visit those assets.
Caution, keep clear. Does this open?
It's mostly to say to the ships that want to come too close to the Starfarer that they may be crushed by the Starfarer.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a pretty heavy ship as well, so it won't necessarily feel if a Mustang is just flying into it.
I love this, guys. Tremendous work.
But yeah, really big ship. It ended bigger than we expected, to be honest. Some people on the forum were complaining, oh yeah, it looks smaller, but no, it's way bigger than it was.
Yeah, those folks that got in on the early purchases, they definitely are getting their money's worth on this one.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's an excellent deal. It's really big ship. You will probably be able to fit a lot of your friends in it.
It's a party bus.
Yeah, party bus. So there's no party variant of the Starfarer right now to be planned, but you can make
get
your
there.
own.
We'll get there. All right, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to do this with us. This was absolutely worth coming in so early in the morning to do. So thank you so much, John Corrington. Any final words you want to say about the Starfarer before we let you go?
Thanks to the rest of the team first.
There's a lot of people that have put this together. Yeah. So I haven't done a huge amount of work on it. It's mostly been Corrington and another tech designer here, Jeff, doing it, and then the art team upstairs. I think at one point there was about 7 or 8 of them on it, just crunching away, getting it done, and
some animators in the States as well.
Yeah, VFX guys, audio guys. There's lots to come with it still.
A lot of work, and the delay might have been worth it. I'm sure people will love it. It's a really big ship, and we really needed a bigger hangar. Crusader might need a bigger landing pad as well.
Yeah, it definitely it does fit in the large bays, but only in a few hangars, so we have to go make larger ones. And Crusader will be getting larger landing pads and larger repair planes just for this. Cool. So a lot to come still.
Cool. All right, guys, thank you so much. That's lead technical designer John Crew, junior technical designer Corrington.
Biemont.
Good job. Thanks so much, guys. This has been Ship Shape. Back to you guys.